Hi guys, my name is David.
And I'm Paul, and we are from the SynBioWave developer team.
Today we want to demonstrate a very early version of SynBioWave, which is a synthetic biology software suite based on Google Wave. Let's have a very brief introduction to Google Wave first, because many of you might not have seen it yet. Wave is a communication and collaboration tool by Google, which will be released in a couple of months. The idea was basically to kind of reinvent the email. And Google Wave is a web application which has impressive features like real-time editing and multi-user conversations. And what you see right now are two instances of Google Wave. This one is mine, and this one is Paul's. And I just show you a typical conversation. So you start with opening a new wave. Hi Paul. And invite Paul to the conversation. So you see, Paul gets this wave in his inbox.
So I noticed the wave from David in my inbox. Bigger. And let's answer him. Hi, David.
Hi, I can see Paul's answer. Very impressive. But let's not get lost in Google Wave. There are heaps of videos out there. Let's show what SynBioWave is. As I said, SynBioWave is an extension which adds synthetic biology functionality to Wave. And to start SynBioWave, you just need to add the right robot to your conversation. So what we do is, first of all, add the SynBioWave robot to our contacts list.
Okay. So the address is synbiowave@appspot.com, and when David adds this robot, you can see that this robot adds a menu to the wave.
So with adding SynBioWave robot, SynBioWave is actually activated. And what you can see is in both waves, the additional toolbar appeared. This toolbar adds basic functionality like an import and export of sequences. The import is possible from file data, from biobrick parts, and from data store. And in addition, there are some really basic functions for the sequence, like a circular view. There's not more right now. Maybe there will be some more basic features in the future, but that's it for now. Okay, let's start with loading a sequence. So I click on File, Import, choose the file. So by the way, this whole gadget is this user interface is part of SynBioWave. It's not provided by Google Wave. So we upload the selected sequence, and we can switch to Paul's tab. So you can see the sequence is loaded into his wave as well as in mine. Just close the contacts list, so we have a little bit more space here. Paul might recognize the added sequence.
The sequence. Huh? Wow, David. Nice sequence. Where do you have it from? So, maybe let's do something useful with a sequence. So, what about creating a circular view out of it? So, I take the menu and click on circular view, and here it is. As you can see, it was a richly annotated sequence. You maybe can see when the browser loads, if it loads. Yeah, here it is. So we just entered that sequence view.
So in my wave, the circular view appeared as well. So I didn't know that feature. So wow, I didn't know SynBioWave has a circular view.
So, very impressive again, isn't it? So, because that features are very, very basic, there is a possibility to add more functions to the SynBioWave just by creating your own robots for it. So, for an example, if I want to do blast search, I add blast robot at appspot.com, and before I add it to the wave, look here, under the sequence menu there's only circular view. I add him to the wave and the menu reloads, and automatically leaves that there is a blast robot which offers a blast feature. So I click on it and he asks me for the sequence I want to blast, the database, which algorithm to use, and I click on that. Yeah, not as fast as yesterday. And he's blasting. It takes a moment. So I think is very down here and just very basic, formatted here with the sequence names and the e-values, but you can see it worked.
So you see, the look and feel is not very good yet, but the idea right now is to demonstrate the concept of SynBioWave. The idea is to provide a basic framework with some basic functionality like additional toolbars like displaying of sequences, import, export, and that stuff. And
don't forget integration of web services like Blast.
Yeah, that's right. And it's possible to extend SynBioWave by writing additional robots with which extend the functionality. So this is a really powerful architecture as well for the users, which can customize SynBioWave by adding and removing additional robots, and for the programmers who can concentrate on programming synthetic biology functionality without worrying about wave development.
So if you're interested in SynBioWave, just visit synbiowave.org.